Must may be ready for the battle, it's fearless. You better be ready, not only winning, but the losing. No, it brings experiences for a bigger win later. Persevere for the greater good. Imagine later would maybe annihilator. Taking out the agitators, the violators, the glitter or the dark until we reach finalists. So who we up against, vicious and brutal. Moment of truth, there ain't no truce. You the only one world, one love. But the battle goes on, shadows on mass destruction.
And on that note, welcome everybody.
What note?
Well, you were listening to the music, but
Oh yeah,
that's
right,
on you. Welcome back everybody to episode 5 of VL After Dark, the show where we discuss anything about VL that isn't regarding League of Legends.
Pretty much, yes.
Like, the least we can talk about League of Legends, I feel like, the better the show is.
Yeah, because I feel like every time people do talk about League of Legends, it's just sadness and depression and it's like some weird addiction that people just can't get enough of.
And Jungle Diff.
Jungle Diff as well, yeah. It's
Yeah.
always Jungle Diff.
Yeah, exactly. But without further ado, as per usual, I'm your host, Harold. My co-host, Andreas, is right here with me for another evening. Somehow, please get him out of my house.
Well, you have to deal with more of me than you even want to at this point in time as well, because not only am I your host, what else am I?
Somehow he's fucking shriveled his way into being somebody that gets me to tell things. Why? Explain to me why. Man,
I can tell you off at any time I want.
I just want to play stupid because it's funny.
Well, you can't always play stupid.
Why not?
Unless it is funny.
But if it's always funny, at least in my head.
Doesn't work that way, honey.
Damn it.
Anyway.
Let's moving on from that one. It's been an eventful week in VL. I'm not gonna go too straight to what everybody I feel like wants me to talk about at this very exact moment.
I still don't know what the fuck that is. I'm so out of it.
Well, that's because you were an AD carry, so you're only focusing on farming, like, the entire time. Even
That's
right
true.
now.
That's very true.
Yeah, but I do think, let's go with the usual. Let's go a little bit over what the results from this week were. I feel like we had some games to catch up. We had some deciders for when it comes to playoffs. We had another team drop out. We're up to 4, I believe, from our original. Well, your original quote was what, 6, I believe.
About that sort of point.
I
Yes, you
said 10
10.
because
you
it's
said 10.
funny. But
Just
one
because
closer.
it's funny doesn't mean it's correct.
Well, but like being correct all the time is not as funny as just being wrong.
True.
So, yeah, I do think beyond beyond everything, just like teams are more than fairly can withdraw from the league. Things happen, but will never stop us from joking. We will never stop joking about anything, irregardless of whatever you may say to me or Andreas. Unless it's actually openly, like, hate speech. In that case, we will back off. Maybe.
Possibly.
Yeah. But beyond that, let's go into the results of the week. Shall we start from the bottom or from the top?
Always start from the bottom.
All right, so let's go into Division 4 that had its last playday before playoffs. Frostbite Titans take a 2-0 win over Only Gangs, and Pana City Vipers defeat Monkey Sports Rifters 2-0, sealing pretty much Frostbite Titans' seat at the top.
Well, yeah, I mean, Titans beat every single team in the group stage.
Yeah.
They're the ones on top. They are the team to beat at this point in time. Like, if you can't beat them, you're not gonna win. It's just a shame that there is no one being taken out of the competition just because there were what 2 teams in Div 4 that left, or was it just one?
Just
Either way,
it was just the one.
yeah. I mean, yeah, these 4 teams played. The one team that didn't play was the one that was automatically, kicked out as it was.
Basically their fate wasn't in their hands for this
Yes, exactly. Yes.
games. But when the numbers are uneven, you kind of have these situations, which is
It's
sad.
just a shame.
It's a shame, but sometimes it happens. And at the end of the day, these tournaments are free. You can just come into the next.
Yes.
It sucks to lose because it just sucks.
The 4 teams, the 4 teams that played pretty much were only playing to see where they were at the end in terms of standings. So in terms of going into the playoffs, it's going to be Frostbite Titans versus Monkey Esports Rifters, and it's going to be Panda City Vipers versus Only Gangs.
Yeah, I don't know. I do think this feels unfair to say this is pretty much a one-team division.
Yes,
Shout out to our boy Cliff, even though he hinted somehow his team dragged him across the line. But yeah,
he just wanted to make it interesting.
Fair enough. Yeah,
that's what it was.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, they played.
Mm-hmm.
The team played well. They're still, they're the favorites for a reason. I do feel like having a team with 2 multiple champions already that have played 1 divisions above this one, somehow playing Div 3 in Div 4.
It's a bit shitty. However, when this sort of stuff does happen, where one team completely dominates a group stage, there is always a chance that they get too overconfident. They don't practice as much or as hard as they should. They potentially disrespect their opponents too much.
Yeah, isn't that right, Frostbite Equinox of Split 3 2024? I'm gonna...
Nothing to do with me. No, I'm not touching that one.
Oh man,
I guess you could also say all Frostbite teams last split.
Fair enough, yeah. I mean, I mean, did Frostbite may I guess they got to finals by like not by like being just winning like a 2 series. They got to finals, which they just crumbled in finals, I guess. But
Yes, but even then, it was they were the favorites, and they didn't
overconfidence is a
prevail.
slow and insidious killer unless you
Exactly.
give Andreas Smolder.
Baby,
Yeah, but
I love that champion so much.
moving on to Division Three's results
Three.
for the week. We had one game that was rescheduled and was played out yesterday. It was the Madman
Mm-hmm.
versus Seven Deadly Nerds game, which ended up being a 2-1 for 7DN. I was
Yeah, I
watching
mean,
those games. I felt like Game 3 was very much a toss up, but you know, you are bringing in somebody new in for Madmen. You're bringing in Ollie, which is
mhm.
very well known players, but I feel like you also disrupting team cohesion. I know like he's fitting in well with the team, but there's a difference between having practiced with the team for like a month and having practiced with them
Mhm.
for a week.
Yeah,
Then
100%.
again, I am privy to the internal workings of a team that isn't mine, so I'm just throwing out points that I
Mm.
know usually like create friction points because even in like higher divisions or like different different leagues, when this happens, like when there's a player swap, unless they get proper time to integrate, there's always going to be growing pains. But I
Yeah,
wish them
there's
the
always
best of
going to be
luck,
growing pains.
except for this Monday.
Yeah, there was also, the case of Ollie himself was one of the better top laners last split in Division 2, was starting Division 2. This split, left his team, came down into Division 3, and even though he's doing well, you know, he just had a loss.
Yeah.
It's one of the situations where is this going to start becoming a confidence issue for Ollie, or is he just going to carry on sticking to his guns and who knows, try and lift the team up?
Yeah, I mean, I think it can pay off. I hope they don't click exactly on Monday because that may be an issue for me. But I have a great deal of respect for Ollie as a player. I've said before I am cocky. I've said before I can beat Ollie, but
Now it's time to now, now you can prove it.
yeah, exactly.
Prove that your words have merit.
No, that's actually the coward's way out. I just will keep talking, and then things will happen around me.
At some point, yes.
Yeah, I mean,
So that was the one rescheduled game in terms
that
of the
was
games
the
that
reschedule, which was week three's
yes.
reschedule. But other than that, the rest of the games were Cheese Please taking a 2-1 win against Nice Arc Goose, Frostbite Equinox taking a 2-0 win against Quantum Enigma Genesis, 7DN winning 2-0 against MESS, and Madmen beating Monkey Sports No Banana No Cry 2-0. Pretty much a full 2-0 week except for one.
Cheers, yeah.
Yeah.
And hey, congratulations! You actually won a game against the weakest team in your group, but that's not saying much.
Yeah, I do think it's I mean it's fine. It's whatever at this point. You're just
Mhm.
playing for standings. We have a chance though, thanks to the Madmen losing the game yesterday to
Mhm.
make top two again. And so I get to skip one Monday of playing, which would be really nice because then I could actually finally go out to dinner with a friend.
Yeah, well, to be fair, if you skip a playoff game, that is a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, I mean you
To be
keep
fair.
you keep warm if you do if you do play. Same time you appreciate the rest because you also get to
Mhm.
watch the best of 5 series from the other team and like
Yeah.
you get to see maybe what's like been different, but it's no, it's not it's not Occam's razor in this case. uh what's the saying? What's it?
Double-bladed sword.
A double-edged sword, yeah,
Double-edged sword, yeah.
but yeah, beyond that I think results are pretty much what was expected
Mhm.
of this division from this week. I feel like pretty much the strength of
Yeah,
the
more or
teams is
less.
now set in stone. Like you're looking at a clear top three and then a bunch of dark horses. But beyond that, let's move up to Division 2, which had its final week of regular split.
Hooray!
So, Drive-By Pirates take the 2-win 2-1 against Blooming Lotus Esports. Sorry, I'm drinking Fanta and I will probably burp at some point very loudly.
Fanta.
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 Silver Phoenix beat Monkey Sports 2-0. Frostbite Mayhem beat Quantum Enigma 2-0. And Nice Arc Fox beat Arctic 2-0 because Arctic dropped a game because they were in downtime.
Naughty, naughty,
And
naughty.
it was their do or die game.
Someone forgot to set the alarm.
Yeah. Man. That is the worst way to go out. When you have to like play a game, and then like you kind of feel like you've thrown it away by just not being ready.
Well, not necessarily. Like all you have to do is just win 2 in a row.
That's true enough, but you're also
And-
playing like already on the back foot at the start of the game.
Well, if you're going to think in that sort of way, then of course you're going to lose.
Yeah.
You have to focus on what's in front of you. If you focus on what's behind you, you're gonna get blindsided.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, at the end of the day, you can only keep moving forward. You can't go back. So.
Exactly.
And moving on, because we're already dragging a little bit on time, let's go for Division 1's results of the week. There was the, can you call it Clash the Top, GBM versus Nice Arc?
In terms of their group, yes,
Yeah.
100%. I mean, for a fact, Nice Arc and GBM. I'm not saying this because I'm a part of GBM, but you can just very clearly see by the scoreline that just in terms of everything that GBM and Nice Arc are going to be one of the top 4 in terms of both groups put together.
I know that. I think it's really funny that as soon as Nice Arc, like lost this series, immediately afterwards you see a goat post his LFT, and them replacing him immediately. It's just. I don't know.
What?
The Nice Arc top laner was immediately posted an LFT after losing the GBM series.
Where's this?
I think it's just really funny.
Oh, what the man? What are GBM doing to everyone? Like, I play a game, fucking Monkey Esports quit immediately afterwards. And then now this, like, Jesus Christ.
Immediately, as soon as the series was over, immediately shit their pants.
Man, that is hilarious.
Yeah, but yeah.
Who placed him?
Not sure.
Not sure. Oh,
Not sure
we'll have
yet.
to find out then.
I'll need to find out. I'll need to, I don't know, go somewhere and like look at things. But like that's I'm lazy, so I don't want to. I can ask the admins maybe. For the other results, Fat She Dunnies beat Aethris Riders 2-1. Yes. Smell Like Carrot still on carries. Didn't get the Riven this time at least. And SPL beat APM Academy 2-0. This is the team that won against Meatbeaters. I mean, I guess there was somebody's Yone bot lane that kind of made it a catalyst for it to happen, but you know.
Yeah,
I guess
maybe.
we get to ask him why in just a
Yes.
minute. But yeah, I do think, you know, for a team that looked pretty solid going in, I don't know. I don't know where this falls. Like, they have players that, you know, are well-known names. You know, you've seen Lord Ziggs, Liz Cassidy, you know, Angel. Players that you would expect to perform well. And then I feel like they've kind of whimpered out of the split already.
Yeah, I mean, you know, these things do happen. That you don't always know what is going on behind the scenes in terms of you know, in terms of how players themselves are interacting with one another.
You're fine.
Okay, then.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, I mean, some teams are slower to start.
Mhm.
Some teams have that really, good burst of good games at the start and then falter for some reason.
Yeah.
You never truly know what a team is like until you lose.
Yeah, I mean, losing, I feel like, is an underappreciated part of competition because
Yeah,
it kind of makes you into the player you get to become.
yeah. I mean, I still struggle with losing. I'm a very very competitive person, but once I'm over that sort of hump of losing, I sort of do look back like why did this happen? What could be improved?
Oh, when I lose, I just get a grudge usually. I
Oh,
lost to this person. No, I'm going.
so how many grudges have you got right now? There must be a lot.
Yeah, there are a bunch. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like last split felt liberating at least. I did put one bunch of them behind me, and then like this
You
split
could
is
do
now.
better.
And then this split, like, we've got a bunch more that, we're going to see whether I can put behind me or not. But without further ado, we get to ask the big questions today. We get to ask, why the fuck did you pick Yone bot lane today? We get to ask, how is it to get carried by your jungler every game today?
Yes.
As we welcome our newest guest to the show, it is Samvete from Meatbeaters. Hi, Sam. How are you doing?
Thank you. And I think some of these questions we can skip. Like,
Why
would I
pick
Sam, I need you to mute your thing. Need you to mute your mic on the thing because I'm hearing you double, please.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
That is fine. All right.
We need to have some tech issues.
There's always got to be some tech issues.
Yeah, at least this
It-
time I didn't forget to plug in the microphone or something.
Oh.
But yeah.
Yeah, could happen as well.
Yeah. But anyway, Sam, welcome to the show. I think this episode was planned for a little while. So the first question I actually want to ask you properly is show cat.
I think you should be able to see him. It's a bit
Yeah,
dark.
but like go grab him.
Okay.
Fantastic. Very good.
I'm trying to see.
I saw the shadow of it.
Already causing chaos.
Hell yeah. Cat moment. Yeah!
Oh, what a cute cat.
Very flumpy.
He's very happy to be here.
Yeah, I can
As you can
imagine. Yeah. It's almost like that Craft episode where we had the cat come in, stayed for 10 seconds, and just let out the loudest meows I've heard in a while.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, but anyway.
I mean, he decided to park his butt right in front of the camera, so
That's excellent. I think we
That's
can
all
actually. I can actually reframe the camera so we can see only the cat.
yeah.
But I think that all right. Beyond that, cat tax has been paid, so you don't owe me anything anymore already. Anyway, beyond that, how are you doing today, Sam?
I'm doing quite well. I didn't have work, so it's been quite a calm day.
Okay.
Obviously, this week has been pretty boring. No official VL games, but we had some scrim. Actually, 2 scrims. And I ran it down for the first time in a few weeks. It felt great to be back.
Back to your roots or something, like walking into a Garen in the bush.
Then I actually had to get carried. And I'm so back,
Back to Samvete of yester splits.
Yeah. No, after the Yon game, I actually had to lock in for a bit, so my team wouldn't actually kick me, because they had enough.
I think there was like a fine line between kicking you and also just killing you.
Yes. I was about to say, I would not be surprised if Sunshine came round your house and just strangled you.
Hi, Ramsey.
No, he's actually a really chill guy. Like, the best part of playing with him is not that he's super good, It's actually that he's super nice.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No, genuinely. Like, the team vibe would not be the same if we just had a really good player that was a egomaniac. I don't know. It's not fun. But safe to say that this is probably the most fun roster I've been on. Like, it has better vibes than Inca, which I didn't think would happen for me in VL. But it's also good, which means that the vibes are probably a little bit better because we're winning.
Yeah. Winning's always fun, you know, at the end of the
It's
day.
always fun.
Yeah. But as we see some
He's
question.
not standing behind my PC.
No, Ramsey's probably currently busy with his girlfriend, I would assume,
Yeah.
which is more than fair. Yes, some. I know. This is technically a League of Legends related stream with the league and everything, but
Yeah,
you
we
can.
shouldn't
Oh,
be
you
mentioning
can
girlfriend.
also get a girlfriend if you want. I don't know.
You have to put
I don't know
effort
how.
into it.
I don't know how. You can ask Odd or Ramsey or Endeavor, I think.
Yeah. Some people be having girlfriends out here. It's crazy, man.
It's
Crazy, right? Man.
Crazy. Absolutely
Who'd
crazy.
want that?
Broken my co-host for a little bit here, but
But yeah. The reason for the Yon bot is actually quite simple. Jonjo brought it up, so I was like, why not? And I thought we would still win. So I locked it, and I got ego checked. And yeah, we lost. But
What
to
was
be
the
fair,
other?
then we picked a normal comp and we still lost. So
Yeah.
maybe they're just better. That's what I'm thinking.
There was also that one, yeah, because I don't actually know what the other result was. All I heard was just Yone game, Yone. I
they
still
lost
got,
2-0 to APMA, if I recall.
No, we
yeah,
lost
no, I
2-1.
just,
We
Oh,
won
two.
a game, and then I was like, surely we can just play Yon here. And no, we could not play
I do
Yon there.
think you got baited by Jonjo. Like shouldn't take advice about bot lane from the most top laner in the league.
He said that wait until he puts you through Yon bot lane, because I did it to Jonjo first. So he was warning Endeavor, and I was like, no, I have to do this.
So
So as a
against
welcome
the
back present for Gekna,
as a I feel like you should then just start having like a warning sign around your neck going around when you're looking for a new team. Will try to play Yone bot lane.
I mean, there is still a couple of pocket picks that I will play in the right circumstance. Yon might be banned, but you know,
I would honestly prefer see a Yasuo rather than a Yone in the bot lane.
oh yeah, because Yasuo bot lane is an actual thing, right?
yeah.
And Yon really isn't. But
I mean, it's
I'm
probably.
looking forward to someone picking Samira. That's all I'm saying.
Didn't you pick Samir?
Yes, but I'm the only one. Now that Incisor is gone, like no one is picking it. And especially not into me.
I don't know. I
These
had
people are cowards.
before you stole Gekno, I had Ignotar telling me that like him and Bomber were literally just gonna play Draven Elise sold split, but I don't know. Then you stole.
Yeah, where is that then?
Then you stole their top laner, and I feel like they kind of had to
Yeah, like
reshuffle.
stealing people is not possible.
Poaching. What would you rather use?
I would say
Bribing
taking
somebody?
back what's mine.
Bribing the officials, using your admin powers to threaten somebody to get back on your team.
He's also an admin. Like I can't threaten an admin.
Uh,
But, yeah.
yeah. But beyond all of this, you've been in the league for quite a while now.
Yes.
4 years, I would say.
I joined the server in 2019. I didn't type. I was just like trying to figure out what it was, and then I found my first team split 1 of 2020.
So 5 years.
So it's been we're on the 5th year.
Damn, that's a long time. That's. I don't know if you're the longest tenured player we've had on the stream. We've had Kraft.
Yeah.
We've
No,
had,
Kraft has also been playing the whole time I have been, and he was also playing before, I think.
and then we had
So
Ignotar
he's probably the one. But
and Cliff as
and
well.
probably Ignotar.
I don't know.
Cliff, I'm not sure, but the
Yeah.
rest of them probably.
But there's let's say the L has gone through a bit of a I feel like a paradigm shift, especially compared to my first split, which was 2023 split 3. There's been I don't know, it feels different. I don't know if it's just because I noticed it because I also took a break between that split and the split 2, which is the second one I played into.
Yeah.
But it feels like, I don't know. For being an amateur league, we take it a bit too seriously, I feel like.
Oh yeah, people are very, very sweaty out here, and it's beautiful. I'm just out here talking mad shit, picking your own bot lane, and these people are like, no, but someone called me bad. I don't know. I think it's quite funny.
I don't know. People
Talking about bad. You said
about
that Nice Arc versus GBM was clash of the best teams in Div 1 or whatever. At least in their group, which is fair enough, but there are 4 teams in that group. I don't think it's that impressive to be top of that group.
I don't think you can talk when you lost to the team that's currently in 6th.
Next question. GBM, they lost all the nice pieces they had. They lost the Angel, which is the Sunshine Killer, right? Only person that ever beat him in the jungle. You have obviously Gekno, the best player on their team. He just vanished. I don't know where he went. I hope he's in a better place right now. And then I don't know. Nice Arc, they managed to lose to GBM.
Someone here is being
Are you wanting
disingenuous.
Are you wanting to have a run back of the previous final, you versus GBM?
I mean, it's gonna happen. I'm not sure who else is getting to finals from the other side of the bracket, but I'm sure we will. And we're gonna have to walk through Nice Arc because they're getting second.
Yeah, they are getting second. There's
I don't know, but Nice Arc, I feel like they're a bit of a limbo moment right now after deciding after one loss to just fuck it, you're out immediately.
yeah, that is
I mean,
true.
I think Nice Arc might have been cooked long before that happened, but
I mean, yeah, any roster with Mimit Shield on it, I feel like is cooked.
yeah, no, I don't know. He's a chef.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
A good one. We'll see.
I mean, some love for him. He was my coach last split, but fuck
Did you win last split?
I did, but also fuck you, mate.
Okay, dude. I'm impressed. You won with Meat as a coach.
Yeah, I mean, he won.
I did as well.
He won
Huge
2
respect for that.
He won 2 splits in one. He won
As a coach.
as a
yes.
coach, just
That's crazy.
incredible. I mean, I think I just carried that team, but if any of the players I played with hurt me, I think they would just bomb my house immediately.
Yes.
No, I'm calling it here. Harold carried that whole team. I don't remember who was on your team last split, but all of them dog shit. It is what it
Alright,
is.
so there was Drakali, Nero, Top Hat, and Elise.
Okay,
You
so I wasn't wrong.
carried-
All of them are dog shit. You carried that
You
team only
carried one of the final games, the third one,
No, the 4th one, actually.
the fourth one,
Yeah, when I picked Olaf
the
and
third one you
got a
won.
fucking
so I'm
level 1
technically
kill.
correct.
It was the
Oh, yeah.
it was the title winning game, so I technically did carry my team to the title.
To be
step.
honest, all that matters in best of 5, especially finals, is the final game.
Doesn't
Because
matter
if you
what
can't
happened
close
before.
out the series, then you're not going to win.
Yeah, I mean,
That's just how it goes.
my best finals game is still from the finals I lost. I feel like my best, the best way I played that game was in game 1 of the finals I lost, and then I played this final and I felt like I was a fucking passenger for 3 games, and then game 4, Olaf, go. I just won.
You're a fellow finals choker. I can respect that. Personally,
What do you mean
every time
finals
I hit
choker? I've gone
finals,
1-1.
yeah, but if you play bad in finals,
I think
it
like
doesn't matter if you win or lose. I still
got-
think that I played really poorly in the finals, like all of them that I've played in. So
I have
and we still won 3. So
I've got a 75% win rate in finals.
that's not too bad, honestly.
Yeah,
that
I'm
is,
happy with that.
that is very much a good quote, Flippy. Thank you. I think I'm gonna frame that one. Uh, but
It's true. Like GBM found out last split. They were 1-0 up, and then all of a sudden they lost. I don't know what happened between game 1 and 2, but they just lost the whole series.
all of a sudden they died. But
It's
yeah,
because they didn't have me as substitute. That's the whole
Yeah,
reason.
true.
true.
That was it.
I think
I will
if
say,
they sub you in for Ignitor versus us, you guys might win bot lane. but-
just as long as I can have my Braum. That's the truth. If I can have my Braum, that's good.
I think if you, I, I think it's a good idea to pick Braum. I think that is a great idea.
I love Braum. Absolutely love him.
But yeah,
I
so
agree.
let's move on to the newest segment of the show. The audience fielded questions, where
Yes.
we ask the what? How did I call them today in the message? Creatures of the void. I feel like
Creatures of the void.
I feel like also
Questions of the void.
I feel like also nincompoops would work.
What?
App descriptions of VL players.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's start. Let's go top to bottom from what you guys see. Let's go for the first question. I feel like my co-host can take this one.
Yes. That's me. Okay, so I've got this question, and I've also got a very quick question of my own, to be fair. So, from my own jungler, he would absolutely love to know, Farrick, by the way, he'd very much love to know what your favorite soup is.
Okay, I'm gonna say noodles.
Any particular kind or just noodles?
No, just noodles. Like, there is water there. There is pasta. Like, what's not to love?
I feel like we're missing a few ingredients.
Yeah, Varric. Yeah, Varric. You can flame Sam now. He's not worth it.
Average
Very
soup.
Yeah.
very quick follow-up question. What makes you so stinky?
I mean, it's probably the fact that I've been in VL for over 4 years. Like,
Damn,
that
that would do it.
could be it.
I think there's also the
That
fact
would
that
very
you're
much do it.
Swedish, which is another malice.
No, like, most Swedes smell pretty good.
I did go to Sweden once. Didn't
Did
like
people
it.
smell good?
Don't remember.
Vaguely remember my
Good
time in
bagels,
Sweden.
though. I will say, very good bagels.
I went to Sweden once. I almost got stabbed and I got really drunk. If you're wondering, yes, I was in Malmö.
Oh. I was gonna say, that sounds more like the UK, but
Nah, I had a good time, except for the
True,
fact that, I went to watch an LEC final and G2 lost, so,
I mean, that's great though, isn't it? A rare one.
I guess, but, man, my first ever fucking, arena event and my team loses. Fucking, very fucking sad, but, we keep
The
moving.
G2 after party was like, whoop whoop.
Yeah, I distinctly remember Selfmade being drunk as fuck, but yeah, it was very
Yeah,
fun.
no, I've heard stories about that.
Yeah, but
It
moving
was like
on,
a great-
moving on to question two, which was selected by the audience. How are you still staff, and what do you have exactly on Joycey?
Okay, so this is like kind of secret information, but there is a picture of my feet in Joyce's DMs, and that picture stays there until I get kicked off staff.
So there's ransom involved. Fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Huh. All right. Should you open the ticket, Andreas, or should I?
What?
Yo, like, we don't need to open any tickets. Like, no one watches this show, right?
Hey, oh, get him off my show right now.
What were we
Surely
talking
I
about?
won't get reported.
Man, I can't. Man, I'm getting
Actually,
slandered.
I think I've got something downstairs to go check. I'll be right back, okay? Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'll be left without a co-host.
Yeah, bro is not going down any stairs.
I think he might just have a hatch below his seat, so he just slid down like a fireman. Oh, no. Never mind, he's still there. We can see you. Also, your room is a
Master of
fucking
disguise.
mess.
It is a mess, I know.
Best I can
Why
do.
is there a Smurf in the chat saying that Sweden is a trash country? That's crazy.
I don't know, but best I can offer right now is pizza.
Oh,
Ooh, pizza, nice.
You can also see
people said that he
exactly
was
what I
fake
bought it.
Italian.
Well, you can also see
No,
there's
exactly
no
what I
way.
bought it, but it's like
Yeah, we'll say that is a nice
Like,
looking pizza.
look at the guy. He has a pizza. He
Right.
can't be fake
Crazy.
Italian.
it's crazy.
Pizza guy.
And damn, I just took a picture. I have a red shirt on. I have a mustache, and I just held the pizza like this. I feel like you take that picture, you put it on a fucking advertisement board that is just perfect. Like, buy my pizza, Italian pizza, or something.
I mean, I feel like it's too stereotypical. You couldn't put that on a billboard.
You can probably
there
get
is
away
no
with it like somewhere like I don't know, Finland, because they're weird or something.
Or in Italy.
Probably.
Like, they would just be like, oh, that's another guy with a pizza.
Yeah, maybe. But moving on to the last question. Why did I
Yeah, say it.
Why did I choose this one? Why did I make myself say this? Man,
I told you not to say it.
yeah, but like I'm, you know me, Andreas. I'm stupid. You've already been my coach for a week. I feel like you've written me like 10 paragraphs of
true.
like me doing stupid shit.
Yes.
But yeah,
Yes.
Samvete, very important. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Okay, so I've actually done the math. Well, the boy math. And I feel like the most weight that I personally could chuck would be like about my own body weight.
Okay.
Like, I could probably chuck another person that's about my size. However, wood is a bit different, and like it's harder to carry because it's in an inconvenient shape. And woodchucks kind of have like weird, small, weakish arms. So I feel like they could maybe throw half their body weight. So I would say about 2 kilos for about like 10 centimeters.
Okay, that is. I did not expect you to come in with the math, but I guess you are a teacher
Yeah.
after all, so
Yeah, no,
fair enough. Fair enough.
I
feel
will
like-
do more research into this than what I'm playing bot lane.
Fantastic. That is
Fair,
excellent
you
news to
fair.
hear. I expect updates on what the current state is.
Sounds good.
All right. I think unless my co-host has any more questions, it is time to say goodbye, Sam.
No, I
Believe-
don't have.
believe-
I haven't got anything.
believe we have reached our
been a pleasure.
point, but it has been an absolute pleasure to have you on the show, and thank you very much for showing us your cat. That was the only reason I actually brought you on the show. So
Understandable. And thank you for doing content. Finally, some content in VL. It's desperately needed.
you can, and I will say this concerning. Actually, there's one more thing that we need to talk about for a second. Actually, no.
Yeah,
I feel like we've talked
I'm
about.
not sure if we need to
I've
talk
talked about it enough. We've talked about enough. I feel like we can talk a little bit about before we close out the show. But thank you very much, Sam, for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I wish you all the best.
Yeah, thank you. In a bit.
Bye bye.
Okay. This is where I am completely in the blind.
Yeah. 1 second.
Because I don't know what's happened. because
Entertain the
I-
masses for a minute. I need to fix up
Yes.
something.
Okay, I will do what I can. So, whilst I was waiting for the show to go on the air, Harold was muted and deafened in our chat and stuff, and I was too busy. I was busy doing my own stuff, and then suddenly Harold comes back on, giggling like the little bitch he is, and I'm obviously a little bit like, oh, what's this all about? And Harold's just like, oh, I have a good thing. I have a good thing for this. So I don't know what's happened. I was busy at work, earning money and whatnot, because I don't get paid to do this. I wish I was having to deal with this idiot.
Hey, I put in effort to do this.
Yes, I don't.
Yeah, I know you don't. I asked you once that you maybe had to cover me to produce for one evening because I wanted to go watch a football game. And you
Yes.
said, I can't, I'm stupid.
Yes. Do you want me to lie? I haven't actually done any streaming stuff, so I don't know the whole layouts and whatnot.
I
It's
swear it's not that hard.
you're also talking to me. I make these most simplest of things the most obnoxiously difficult things to learn for no reason.
1 second.
1 second. Okay, one. It's passed.
But, beyond everything that was said, this evening, there's so much that was said and so much that was written in the Discord. So I thought it could be best to just bring in somebody to just, have a quick chat before we close out the episode tonight. So it is my pleasure to welcome our second special guest of the evening. Welcome, Kat.
Yo, what's up? How's it going?
How's it going? I feel like
What? Where the fuck are you streaming from?
he's in the compound.
Yeah, I've
Where have
been
they
jailed,
taken
But
It's over for me, bro.
yeah, I mean, yeah. Surprise. Ta-da.
Yeah.
But, there was something that was said today, in VL Discord. I feel like it warrants having a quick chat about, mostly because it concerns content, which is something you were doing your part in collaborating and preparing the magazine, and you were doing the videos. Me and Andreas do this show every week, so I feel like it is necessary to address it together and to have a conversation about it, because having it in Discord, it's fine, but I feel like sometimes just having just actually just talking is probably the better way to deal with it for the moment. So the floor is yours. So if you would like to say what happened, just explain a little bit. I don't know.
So basically, approach velocity was kind of Odd's idea of making a magazine content for VL, and I'm kind of like not so good with edit Photoshop and stuff like that. So I said, hey, I can do something in video, but I didn't want to do just like a regular recap, right? Like it's boring. I don't think it provides too much value. It's short, so I said I'll make it a bit funny, I copied the concept from a football YouTuber, FNG. I don't know if you've seen him. He does like these weekly recaps of like what happened in football, like throughout the week and shit. Makes it funny.
Yeah.
And it was basically just made like meme to have fun, to show the good and the salty side, And it was fun. It was fun making them. We had Honest do one of the episodes, the last one actually. Some people didn't really like it, and instead of like directly bringing it up to me, they kind of went a different route. We've had some not nice DMs threatening me with bans and stuff, and I thought it would stop after one point, but it continued this week, and I kind of decided that it's not worth for me or for staff to like have to deal with this childish behavior, So I decided to stop, and hopefully some things, will change, and we can continue making content next split. I hope.
Yeah. I mean, my 2 cents on this, I feel like, as somebody who's trying to do something as well, like, I am pretty much, no filter. I will say what I want to say because I want to say it, because in my head it's like, oh, this is just going to be fun to say. And like it's going to lead to a conversation that's just going to be stupid. Because, that's kind of what content should be about.
Yeah, I mean, it's like to start discussions, right? It's never designed to like actually, I think, insult someone. like at least I didn't intend it or mean it in that way. But I guess some people just can't take a joke, you know.
I feel like there's the not the factor, but like the concept of sometimes you just have to take things not necessarily on the chin, but with a pinch of salt. You know?
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to people that they're putting themselves up like on a pedestal and saying, I'm doing this because I want to do this because I care about this thing. Like, none of us are getting paid for this.
Yeah, literally like,
Yeah.
bro, I wish I was getting. Yo, somebody, please pay me, man. I beg you.
Maybe I can send you a crate of beer. Maybe that could
Yeah,
help.
true,
Yeah,
true.
yeah. But I do feel like there needs to be. How can I say this? This is a bit. I'm gonna say it the way I think about it. People need to grow a pair of balls sometimes.
It's not that people need to grow a pair of balls. It's like people want to constantly like up themselves, right? They talk about how good they are, how like, oh, I'm like the best, this and that. But like as soon as they lose, oh, you can't say anything bad, you know. You have to shut up. If you say something bad, you're a toxic piece of shit, whatever, you know. And that's kind of like what I dislike, honestly.
I mean, I've been trash talked to for 2 splits in a row, and I'm still here.
Yeah.
And no complaints. I'm just like, yeah, girl, yeah, sure.
When I lost my first finals on DV, I was like so shit talked. I was like, yeah, fuck it, you know. I lose. I shit talked before. I deserve it.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
then I went.
what's the point of not shit talking in a league when
Exactly.
there's no stakes?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, come on, it's just have fun. Just take it
Yeah.
on the chin if you have to. You know. But
I mean, like we're all dog shit at this game anyway, right? So like, what's the point when
yeah,
someone calls you dog shit?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
like I just don't fucking understand it. You know, you lost, so what? If you're going to get annoyed at the fact that someone is poking a little bit of fun in it, guess what? Fucking play better. Just
there's also that
fucking
option.
win next time, you
There's
prick.
I
also
mean,
that option.
you know, like the funniest thing, right? I think Gloomy, and I mean this like in like the nicest way possible. I think I shat on him the most in my videos because bro has literally lost every single game he's played.
Yeah.
And
I
he
mean,
says like, keep it coming. Like I'll take the fraud award,
yeah,
whatever, you know. And then I have people for like the smallest things ever go, this should not be allowed. This is bullshit. I'm like, damn, bro.
yeah. I mean, like, how often have you like taken the piss out of the fact that of my ego and whatnot? Like, literally in the first episode, there was like 2 specific bits.
Yeah,
You know, saying how, oh, don't take it seriously, like this one fucking prick, and I laughed at it. I found it absolutely
Oh, you
hilarious.
know, the many jokes thrown
It
at
was,
Cliff, the many jokes
yeah,
thrown at
that as well.
Frostbite,
Yes,
the many jokes thrown at
exactly.
me after playing badly, which is more than fair.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
The
Like,
JJ
you know,
Burrow joke, I think,
yeah.
still like is the best one. You cannot disagree. I will
Which one?
die on that hill. The JJ Burrow one, no?
That is really good. It pissed me off a lot, but it was really good.
No,
But,
James LeBron's, bro. He put you in a pack, you know?
yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
but
you
you know,
got a lockdown defense.
at the end of the day, all this stuff is done for fun. If you want to
Exactly.
get if you want to get angry at it, that's showing more about who you are as a person than the person who's actually making it.
Yeah.
You know, you're throwing your toys out of the pram just because someone's calling you a poopy stinky butt face. Where? Shut the fuck up.
I mean, literally, like people get told, like, yo, grow up, or like,
Yeah,
I'm saying this, like, they were told, like, people who complained were told, like, do it in DMs, right? They didn't want
yeah,
to do it. So, like, oh, I'm supposed to, like, DM them, right? When they have a problem, like, I'm not doing it, bro.
Yeah, like what thinking that what you have to clear content with a specific
hmm
somebody that's not even like an admin because you might offend. No, grow up, grow a
Wait,
pair.
that's not an admin? No, I mean, you know,
Yeah,
these days
hmm
you get special privilege if an admin's your friend, it seems.
all right. I
I could be wrong. I could be wrong, you know?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I said this. I said it like when I first like made the concept for the show. I'm not gonna hold anything back. If I have something to say, I'll say it. And if a guest has something to say, they'll be able to say it. This is an open forum.
Yeah, like
Which-
how often have you taken a piss out of Manchester United? when
Oh,
you-
so many times, but because it's so
Yes.
easy. Like,
Have
come
I?
on.
Yeah. Have I fucking yelled at you or cried to you about it afterwards? No. It's just a part
Wait,
of the
why
fucking
haven't you,
game.
bro? Do it. Do it. No, ticket him right now. I dare you. I dare you. Ticket him right now.
But he's as tall as JJ Barea, and I'm as tall as LeBron. That's the issue.
There's no way you're 6'8", bro.
No, I'm 6'6", but close.
I'm 5'8".
Okay, he's closer to JJ Barea.
All right, but I think that is enough for the night. This has been a pretty long episode, and then thank you, Kat, for agreeing to come in for a little bit just to have a chat.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Also, I just want to say thank you to everyone who supported the content and like all the comments are amazing.
Mhm.
I hope I get to do it again next split, and hopefully some things change. But guys, do not stop fighting for good content in VL, okay? It will happen eventually. Now I'm gonna go get executed in game.
All right, have a good one, Kat.
You
Bye
guys.
bye.
Move on, soldier.
Yeah, and it's back to us.
Yay! It's the duo.
We have had quite the episode tonight, no?
Oh yeah, it's certainly been something.
Yeah, I mean, I am not gonna hold anything back. If I see something that I don't like, I will talk about it. Because
No,
I
of
feel like
course.
it's more than warranted to just. If I see something that I feel like it's not right, it's more unfair for me to fucking attack it. This is my own fucking platform. This is my
Yeah, of
show at the end of the day. I get to say things that I want to say.
Yes, I just don't understand why everyone has been saying, oh, we need more content, and then bitch about it in such a way when it's sort of when they're the ones being made fun of, even if just for a second. Like you can't have it both ways. You
Yeah.
either have the content and then sometimes take shit on the fucking chin, or that's it. This is just going to be an absolutely boring, low tier league, which will eventually die out because no one is allowed to express themselves.
Yeah, I mean, in the immortal words of one of the best songwriters of the past, the last century, just let it be. Sometimes
Let it be. Let it be.
sometimes you just kind of have to leave it because it doesn't
Yes.
matter. Sometimes it just simply doesn't matter.
If you can put ignorance before malice, do so.
And if you can just not put malice anywhere, that would be actually the greatest. But yeah.
Yes. At the end of the day, we all play this shitty fucking game. Let's just have a laugh about it sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're all shit at it, so
We are all shit at it.
just take it easy, at the end of the
Yeah.
day. And I think on that note, we will call it a night for the episode. This has been VL After Dark episode 5. Thank you, everyone who showed up in chat, who supports the show. Thank you again to Samvete and Kat for agreeing to come onto the show. And again, Andreas, thank you very much for agreeing to be my co-host. It has been quite the experience. We're already at 5 episodes, which is
Crazy, isn't it?
a lot farther than I actually expected at the beginning to be at. I thought that after 3 episodes, we were just gonna start losing traction and just basically people would stop caring. But no, I feel like people started picking up the show a little bit more. We're trying to add new things. We're trying to add more engagement for the community, and to see the feedback every time after I post an episode, after I'm done producing the episode, after I'm done, doing this. It's been heartwarming, and you need to stop playing Monster Hunter Wilds already.
What a fucking...
I need another minute, and then you can go play. And then you have an hour, the max you can play, and then you have to go to bed because you have an early shift tomorrow.
No, my shift starts at 7 p.m.
Oh, okay, then you're good.
I
But-
can play to as long as I fucking want.
Yeah, but beyond everything that was already said, been a pleasure as per always. See you next Friday.
Have you met my fleas?
Why are you a rat? Bye bye.